Hi, and welcome back to the Secret of the Game course. This is going to be lesson 30, and we're going to be chatting about what is game. So we're really trying to understand, where game fits in and what that means, because game has traditionally been thought of as really focused on pickup, when pickup is merely a segment of love life architecture in terms of beginning and starting an interaction with a girl. So we need to expand our definition of game to include things like building polarity dynamics with a girl, hypersexualizing a relationship or an interaction. And those are the things that we need to start expanding our definition of game to really have a better grasp of love life architecture itself. So, defining game. Game encompasses the actions taken to attract and seduce women. And that's what Richard Loruna describes. It involves the ability to initiate social interactions, flirt, and progress towards physical intimacy. Initiating, flirting, and getting physical are the core things about game. But then game, of course, can be expanded into polarity dynamics, all that good stuff. So game is about initiating interactions with women, engaging in playful flirting, and progressing towards physical intimacy. It's a skill set that allows men to navigate social dynamics and create attraction. Building a polar charge is the eventuality of game. So when we're using game to initiate an interaction with a girl, game is going to involve creating and stoking a polar charge, moving from the initial attraction to a heightened state of sexual tension. And this is achieved through using flirtatiousness, playfully mean sarcasm, push-pull cycles, obviously by flirting, which maintain and build a polar charge over time. And so the really big key here is going for friction rather than liking. So game emphasizes going for polarity, which is friction-based, rather than focusing solely on building rapport or liking. And it's about creating sexual tension and chemistry through dynamic interaction. So that's a big paradigm shift for guys, is that it's more important to go for friction and polarity than it is for having her like you. So serendipity and spontaneity to create dynamic interactions and magical moments. Game feels serendipitous and spontaneous to the female. The ability to make interactions dynamic relative to the context and content of the interaction demonstrates status intelligence, and it creates moments of chemistry, spark, and serendipity that are unique and engaging. So creating magical moments in pickup is a continuous process of creating serendipitous moments for her by cycling through the different personas spontaneously, meaning social, flirtatiousness, and physicality. And this is seen as your natural charm and becomes the foundation for a magical love dynamic. Elements of perfect game include the understanding and maintaining of the attraction meter, how to keep that on high, utilizing flirts, so the best possible flirt through push-pull cycles in terms of that algorithm, attraction algorithm. Creating a polarity dynamic, social confidence, employing cocky, funny humor like David D'Angelo talks about, or playfully mean, sarcastic humor like we talk about, and expressing sensual confidence. So there's going to be, parts of game, especially in the West, are going to be unattachment to the outcome and room for her to experience her emotions, playfully taking active disinterest in her. Those are things that are important as well. And then the order of personas, of course, that we already talked about in previous lessons. So the social fun guy, Mr. Polarity going for flirtatious and sexual tension and playful drama, and then Mr. Physical progressing it towards physical intimacy. So that's going to be, the content of game, and we're going to be diving deep into it. And keep in mind, this is more of the, this is helping you understand it in terms of love dynamics, but we're really going to be diving into actual exercises and actual practice in field, and that's going to be the next step when you buy the book. Actually do work with us in terms of working one-on-one with love dynamics. We help you to obviously go through the exercises, get clear on what you want, solution map the path to get there, and then practice and learn the skills to be able to achieve the outcomes in your life. So stay tuned, and we're on to the next lesson.